I'm shrugged down here in my weapon pit, and I can't seem to find the strength to get back up on my feet and walk no more. Think I'll stay right here on the jungle floor, and my legs are sore, and my stomach's poor, and the knee that I twisted has just turned black, and I feel like crap, but you get used to that. That's just the way it is here on Kokoda track. I look beside me, and there's my brother. He's in this too, and behind him there's some others who are struggling to find their feet and slog through mud that's ankle deep, lose some blood and beat the heat, with blistered feet and legs that ache, too tired to speak, but what's to say? This is the way the track makes you pay. You'd think Australia's got some sacred sites, the place the Aussie digger stood to fight. Overwhelmed, he had no right to think he might be coming back from the Kokoda track. We had the Owen Stanley Ranges to cross. We didn't have somebody shooting at us. This is our history, it's time we made a fuss. We must give respect to the Kokoda vets. We saw the battlefield at Isurava, the place Australia lost and gained its fathers. The Choco soldiers who were sent to slaughter and died rather than disobey orders, machine gun fire and whistling mortars, conditions that were difficult to comprehend. This is where we turned our boys to men, maturing at the blunt end of a bren, absorb the Jap attack again and again, and then have to fall back and bury their friends. These men had 60 miles of track to defend. This is when the legend of Kokoda began. I've made some mates and I've lost some others, brothers that wouldn't get back to see their mothers, the sacrifice made in this jungle hell, the smell of death around them where their comrades fell. But despite the mortal battle that surrounded them here, through the fear the Aussie digger still could manage a laugh, even though he longed to get home for a beer and a bath, cracking jokes for all the blokes as they trudged Kokoda's path. Missing parts, loss of blood, burning arse, pains in guts, hard as nails, sick of mud, skin and bone, tough as nuts. The country's going to be alright. The Aussie digger's on the fight. He not only beat the Japs, but he beat the bloody track. You think Australia's got some sacred sites? The place the Aussie digger stood to fight. Overwhelmed, they had no right to think they might be coming back from the Kokoda track. We had the Owen Stanley Ranges to cross. We didn't have somebody shooting at us. This is our history. It's time we made a fuss. We must give respect to the Kokoda vets.